Hey, it's Jason Nast. We're here. We're getting ready to go live. Shut my door because I forgot to do that. Hey, we're back. It is Jason Nast. We're live on Free Funnel Friday. I bet you're all excited about that. I had to take a second there. Sorry. Got all kinds of good stuff to cover today. Today is actually the coronavirus edition. Now, the coronavirus edition, the reason I say that is because we're going to actually be talking about the coronavirus today. We're going to be talking about what's happening with the coronavirus, and I'm shutting up windows here. What's happening with the coronavirus and how to know if you should get tested. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to be building a lead funnel. I'm going to explain a little bit about that and why we're doing that and what we're going to do and kind of the whole purpose of it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So it'll take me a half second here to do that and start to get you some info. Excellent. All righty. That is perfect. We're going to go ahead and get, oh, not that one. There we go. Go ahead and get that going on. Now, what I want to do is I want to share this with you. So my good friend, Ann Russo, has designed and has done a crowdfunding campaign to raise money for making medical masks. She has facilities on the East Coast that are the only U.S. facilities for textiles manufacturing, and a staff. They're building it up and getting ready to rock and roll on this. It's really, really cool. So the thing is, we need to know people who may or may not need to need a mask, but also it takes it one step further. So this is a way to develop a funnel. We're going to be talking about a funnel, a lead generation funnel that will bring people who may or may not, who think that they may be sick, may have some symptoms, and funnel, which will develop those leads for Ann, and then Ann can start to email and start to connect with them to see if they need masks and how she can provide that, maybe for business and things like that. Ultimately, the goal here is to get his masks out to as many people that need it as soon as possible. Now, let me be very clear. These are not N95 masks. These are masks that are made with cotton and a pollen filter built into it, so it will reduce the spread of coronavirus, but it is not a medical device. It is not a medically certified device. These are literally being made by a textiles manufacturer in the East Coast, and she's kind of coordinating. She's a designer. So she's amazing designer. She does like TV shows, stuff like that. So we're going to build this lead funnel for her. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be really exciting. So I'm glad you're with me. We're going to do some stuff first. First thing I did was I went over to the CDC, and the CDC has this really nice colorful pamphlet that they're giving away. It's free. You can get it right there. So I have that, and this is my collecting assets piece of it. So I've got that little link that I've just copied the direct link right here. So we're going to give CDC credit for what we're doing. I went to the CDC site and I found all of this information. Symptoms, there's a great video here. And what we're going to do is we're going to fire that video up. And we're going to get the link for it. So we're not going to listen to it, though. We don't need to listen to it. So we're going to go ahead and hold the phone, kids. We're going to get this link. It's a 26-second video. It's very short. So we're going to grab that, and we're going to copy the link. Perfect. And then we'll get rid of that video. I'm just going to copy the link over here in my notes file. So again, we talked about collecting assets. This is what that's all about. And so this was the site I went to, the CDC, Center for Disease Control and Prevention. And this is where I got the information from. So we don't need that up anymore. So we'll keep this up for in case we need it. And we'll get, I should go ahead and get this one as well. So we got that one. Perfect. And we're going to copy that asset as well. So perfect. So now we have all our assets together. What we're going to do is we're going to come over to ClickFunnels. We're going to build us a new funnel. Hey, you've seen this place before, right? We've all seen this place before. So we're going to go ahead and build a new funnel. We're building a funnel. What we're going to be doing is collecting information. Our goal is to collect emails and to converse with people and to be able to basically offer them either a service, paid or free, and some information in exchange for their name and their email address. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Free Funnel Friday. And we're going to call this Mask Lead 10. And we're going to put this, of course, in the Free Funnel Friday category because that's where we keep all of our free funnels. So we're going to go ahead and build this funnel. Now, again, it's a simple landing page, thank you page. Going to be really short, sweet, and simple. But today we're going to do something completely different. I'm really excited about today because you're going to learn something new that you've never seen with ClickFunnels before. I'm really excited about this because I know you're going to love this part. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here and we're going to find us in this little page with a video on it. You've been to this section before where we see a little template of cool things we can pull up and bring. So I'm going to just look at this one, preview this. So this one is a very simple, it's a launch page. So it's very, very simple. So we got the video and we've got a little how you can become a cash machine. Okay, that's great. We're going to use that information. I have a great idea. You're going to be so excited. So if you're watching, stick with me for this one. It might be a little longer than 30 minutes, but you're going to love it because we're going to show you some really cool, tricky stuff that you can do with ClickFunnels that you've never seen before. So anyway, so we got this right here. So we got this page. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and select it. So I'm going to come back down here and select that template. Let ClickFunnels do its job, churn it away, building us a nice templatized funnel that we can actually grow from. As you know, first step we're going to do is we're going to change the settings. These are our global settings for the actual page. It'll make sure that it's going to thebiginsidersecrets.com instead of thebiginsidersecrets.clickfunnel.com. So we want to change that, put our domain up here. So we got the Big Insider Secrets. The path is really bad. So we're going to say mask lead is the main path. And we can put like a favicon in here and stuff like this. And we'll talk about that in another one. So we're going to scroll down here. We're just going to save and update those settings. Super simple to do. Boom, bam, boom, bada boom, bada bing. Now down here, we're going to change this opt-in 6K IG. That's just a horrible one. So we're going to go over here. This is just they have to create a random one for every funnel that's made. So we're going to go in here to the publishing. And we're going to change the funnel name to Mask Lead. That's going to change this little section, which is opt-in. It's going to change it to Mask Lead. And then the path, so it's thebiginsidersecrets.com/masks. Or actually, we're going to say COVID-19. There we go. I like that better. So we're going to do that. Let's see how that works. Yeah, there you go. biginsidersecrets.com/COVID-19. That's a good one. Now it's the best time. We get to edit. Now this is where it gets really fun. You're going to like this part. I'm super excited about it. I've been planning this all day. Actually, several days. So you're gonna have fun with it. So we're going to do here. First thing we're going to do is this launch page up here. I'm going to come back and edit that in a few minutes because I want to share you something kind of cool with this. I'm going to show with you in a minute. But this section right here, this is the video. So what did we do before? We had our asset page where we have all the, so we'll take the asset, which is the CDC's Do You Have Video. Come in here, we're going to come with this, we're going to change it. Whoops, we're going to get from a custom embed. I got it excited, clicked on it wrong. Change it from a custom embed to just a straight up YouTube video, and we're going to populate that like that. Now, what we want to do is we want to have it autoplay. It'd be exciting, check it out, right? So we'll have autoplay on. We're going to turn the controls off so that they don't have the ability to stop, fast forward, rewind. It's a 29-second video, so they should be able to hang on to that, right? We're going to turn the branding off, and we're going to say pause, and we're going to leave the block pause to no. So what's going to happen here is now we're going to add this button here, the mute label, so that when the video plays, it'll be playing, but it won't be blaring out. Have you ever been in an office and somebody clicks on a website and all of a sudden it's horrible. So we don't want that. We want it to play, but we want the person to actually click the volume button to turn it on. And used to be you'd have to go down to your computer and mute everything. Now with this kind of technology, it's super simple. All you do is click the mute, anywhere on the video, and it unmutes it so that it's playing, but it unmutes it so you can actually hear what's playing on. So pretty cool. So we'll leave everything else the same. So we've got that all set up. Again, very simple steps here. If you wanted to, which I've been playing with a little bit here, you can go on here like sticky scroll, which means that the video will stay on the page when you scroll. I'm not really do that today. I'm not interested in doing that, but that's really nice if you have a long sales funnel, because then the video stays with you as you scroll. A lot of times what people will do is they'll actually create a video and they'll take the transcript of the video and put it below the video, because some people like to hear it, some people like to see it, and some people like to read it. So visuals in the video is great. And then you can hear it, and then you can kind of skim along. If you're more of a reader, you can skim along with what the video is saying, and you can actually follow along with it. And it's nice because the video stays right along the page with you. It's a nice touch, but not something we're going to do today. So we got that. We could do some padding on it if we wanted to, like put a little banner board around it if we wanted to. And that's nice to do sometimes. It might make that a little thinner. There we go. So that's pretty. Looks good. We got the video here now. I'll show you what it looks like when we're all done, when we do the preview. So the other thing we're going to do is up here is we're going to change this how you can become a cash machine. We're going to change that. What are we going to change it to? Do you have the corona? Do you have the coronavirus? Now, obviously, that is way too big, so we're going to have to clean that up, right? And we're going to shrink that size down to something like that. Perfect. And then we're going to come in here and edit this one. Now, you saw that this is kind of scrunching up here. Well, that's a simple fix. We just add a little top margin in there. And we'll do the same with this one. We'll just add a nice little top margin in there. Again, I love this how simple it can be, right? How's that look? That looks beautiful. I think I went too far, but take a look. So that's 15, good. And then this one should be 15 as well. Oh, it's 10, that's why. I did go too far. 15, there we go. So then we're going to change this. Obviously, we're going to change this money machine. We're going to change this. Should you get tested? So I like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this font size like that. So I want to get rid of that question mark. There you go. So it kind of creates a little funnel there, as like a pyramid style there. So that's good. So down here, and it's going to say, give away the secret. Take this simple survey to find out if you should be nice. Good. That font bigger. There we go. Pretty. And then this, we're going to actually get rid of this. Boom, like that. I'll show you why in a minute. And then boom, like that. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to add a new element. So we're going to add two things to this element. Survey says. So the question that pops up here is, do you click funnels? That's not a question we want to ask. What we want to ask is questions about, let me go in here real quick. I'm going to open up a window to share with you the symptoms and whether you know you should be tested or not. Good. And one more page, and excellent. Perfect. So this is, again, directly from CDC. So we've got that. I'm going to, actually, this came from CNN, sorry. So this is the question: coronavirus or something else? Cold, allergies, itchy eyes, stuffy nose, sneezing, flu, or coronavirus? And definitely get checked if you have this, okay? So I'm going to move this away because I'm going to have to read from it while we're talking. So I'm going to pop this over here. Like that. There we go. And pop over here like this. So excellent. Got Got all my info up here. Got set my pages right. Perfect. Okay, so now what we're going to do, whoops, come back to the page. So we're going to edit this. We don't want that question, obviously. So we're going to change this, and we're going to say, do you have itchy eyes? And then the answer is simple yes or no. That's simple. And what happens is, so when they answer this, it's going to go to the next question. Super simple. So we come back over here. Do you have itchy eyes? Yes or no? So what we're going to do is we're going to say, add another question. So a multiple choice question. And the question is going to be, do you have a stuffy nose? And of course, what's the answer? Yes or no. And we'll come back over here and we're going to say, all right, let's add one more question to this section. And we're going to say, have you been sneezing? And the answer is yes. And I know you're going to know what the next answer is, right? It or no. Perfect. So this is the simple setup so far. Boom, boom, boom. And now we're going to add a new question group. Now we're going to add this group, and then we're going to add a question in the group. Now the question in the group is going to be, it's going to say, you have symptoms of the cold or allergies are acting up. Continue to see if you should be tested. And we're going to pack out here. So what this is looking like, you can see this is the question. It goes to a new group. And then we're going to ask a question in this group. And the question in this group is, do you have a fever? Add answer. You know what the answers are. Yes. We want the super simple for people to fill out because it's actually a lot of questions. So we got that. And you see how we're stacking this? So we're going to ask another question in the group. And we're going to say, do you feel fatigue? And the answer is, oops, there you go. The answer is yes or no. And we'll go back over here. So see how simple this is? Like we're creating a full-on survey funnel right now. It's really exciting. Another question in the group. We're going to go ahead and ask this question. The question is, does your body ache? And the answer is, of course, yes. Or, of course, it is no. Perfect. Back here again. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking this right off of this image. That's the questions I'm asking right off of there. But what we're doing is instead of just asking or just instead of just posting a meme, what we're doing is we're engaging the customer. We're engaging the lead. We're actually getting interaction with them. There's feedback. They're asking a question, answering a question. They're going to get results as they go through this. So we're going to go another question. We're going to ask them, cough. Did I say cough? I think so. Body ache. We'll say worsening symptoms. Have your cold or allergy symptoms gotten worse? And the overflow popular answers are yes and no. So we'll go ahead and back up so you can see the question flow here. Does your oh, we got one more to add. So ask a question in the group. And then say, do you have a cough? And the answers, of course, are yes and no. So now we'll come back here. So I actually want to ask this a little differently. So I want this question to be up here. So it's very simple to do. All we're going to do is move it. Maybe. We're going to move it up. No, they want to do that. I would like to move it up. Let's see here. Oh, I see. Because we're in this group, I have to move the whole group up. Okay. So I think we'll be okay like this for now. So I'll just copy this question. And then we'll edit this one. And we'll come in here and we'll cut it. And then we'll back. And then we'll actually come up here and edit this one and ask that question. Perfect. What I did is just kind of edit it real quick. Oh. Delete it. Yes. Now I can ask this question. Boom. And back up. So there we go. It's all in the right order now according to this document. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add another group, right? So we're going to add a group, ask a group question. So now we do group, and we're going to go ahead and add the question in that group. And this group will be, you may just have the flu, or you could, all right, you could have the coronavirus. Please continue to see if you need tested. All right, so we're going to do that. We're going to come back here now. So you see what we've done is we've created the question 1, 2, 3, then 4, and then we have another group here, which is fifth one. We're going to play with this. I'm going to share with some cool information for you. But so now we're going to go ahead and add a question. We're almost done. We got 3 more questions to add. We're going to add some questions in this group, and this group will be, do you have shortness of breath? Oh, that's a big one. Yeah, and of course the answers are no or potentially yes. This is the serious stuff now. Then we're going to ask another question down here under this group here. Ask this question. And we're going to say, have you been traveling recently to a hotbed site? For example, France, Spain, New York. I spelled out New York or other. And then we're going to add the answers, which are, of course, no and yes. So I'll take a little bit more time. It's already 2:25. So this is good. This is a little bit longer and more fancy, but we're going to get a really cool result here. So now we're going to add one more question, and that question is, do you believe you have been exposed by someone else to the coronavirus, aka COVID-19? We do that, and then the question is, of course, no and yes. Now, what's going to happen is when they answer this final question, we're going to end the survey. Okay, that's our goal here. So what we've done is we basically just continue through the path, and then at the end, we're going to actually end the survey. So let's go ahead and take a quick peek just to see what this looks like. We're going to go ahead and back out of here. So we got the very first part of it, and we're going to save it. And let's take a quick preview. All right. So this is what a preview looks like. You're going to see what's going to happen is this is going to run. You see the little icon here is basically saying it's not, there's no speakers, no sound on, but it's telling you, hey, click this button to make it have some sound. Coronavirus, should you get tested? Take this simple survey to find out. Do we have itchy eyes? Yes, I do. Do you have stuffy nose? Yes, I do. Do I have sneezing? Yes, I've been sneezing. So right now you have, we need to add an answer here. Okay. You have symptoms of cold or allergies. They're acting up. Continue to see if you should be tested. Okay, we know that. So this will actually just say continue. Click that button. Do you have a fever? Oh, yes, I do have a fever. Okay, well, if you have a fever, do you feel fat tugged? We need to change that to fatigued. So we'll go ahead and say yes. Does your body ache? Oh, it sure does. Do you have a cough? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty bad right now. Have your cold or allergy symptoms gotten worse? I think they have. Okay, now you may just have the flu. You could have the coronavirus. Please continue to see if you need to be tested. So then we have a little thing here. We're going to change that to continue. And then it says, do you have shortness of breath? Yes. You been to hotbed? Well, yeah, I had a trip over in France. Okay, cool. And do you believe you've been exposed by someone else? Yes. Okay. Now the thing is done. The results are done. So what it's doing is it's analyzing results. And what we need to do is have some sort of result at the end of it. So we're going to share with you. Yeah. So basically we know what we need to fix on it. We'll come over here. We're going to go ahead and edit the questions. We're going to edit the survey options. We know that you have symptoms acting up. So we're going to go ahead and edit this one. And we're going to add the question. And the question will be, please, wait, would you like to continue? And then that's all we're going to say because it's really, or maybe I'll say click to continue. That's probably better. Check this box to continue. I like that better. There we go. Perfect. So that's that one. Now we have that done. So that's the symptoms. And then we come down here. It says, have you may have the cold or could potentially have the coronavirus. We're going to come in here. We're going to say, check box to continue. Perfect. Back. And that's perfect. So the last one, do you think you have been exposed? So what we're going to do is on the last one is we're going to add one more group. And in this group, we're actually going to change this last one to go to the next question. And then the last group, we're going to say, if you answered yes to any of the last 3 questions, you may have coronavirus. Coronavirus. And then the answer will be here, click to continue. And then we are going to end the survey. Yes. All right. Perfect. So now let's go over to here. We're going to save it again. We're going to go through this really fast. Been 30 minutes so far. We're going to go ahead and refresh. Do you have itchy eyes? We're going to say yes. Sneezing, yes. Check, continue. Yes. Fatigue, we have to fix that. Yes. Body ache, nah. You have a cough? Yeah, a little bit. You could have your cold or allergy symptoms gotten worse? Yeah, I think they have. Okay, great. You could have the flu. You could have this. Check, see if tested. Do you have shortness of breath? Yeah. So again, this is happening all while the video is going on. Do you have shortness of breath? Yeah, I do. And have you been traveling? No. But do you believe I expect? Maybe. Okay. So let's do the last one. So continue. So it analyzes the results. Perfect. So now what we want to do is we want to add a new element. And this element be where's my email? Let's see. Forms. So we're going, oh, I missed it there. Forms. Okay, so what we're going to do in here is we're going to add in a form. We're going to add an input. And the input is going to be directly set for email. Perfect. And then we're going to add another thing right here that says headline, submit for free report on coronavirus symptoms and what to look for. Do that. Of course, we don't like the font size in there, so we're going to come back here and tweak that a little bit. Like it like that. Perfect. And then what we need to do is the final one. We need to add a button for them to click. All right. It's pretty simple. So we'll come in here. We'll edit this button. And we'll just say submit for free report. Excellent. Okay. So all this stuff is set. We don't need this. We're not launching anything. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of the timer. We get rid of the whole panel below. I love this because it's so easy just to go ahead and delete stuff as well as add it if we want to add it back. Go bam, 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 like that. And here, we'll actually delete that. Delete that section. Excellent. Okay, so we talk about lots. We're above the fold. We're going to do here is we're going to delete this section completely. So now everything is above the fold. The only thing we want to do is I kind of looking at this and I'm going, you know what? Maybe, just maybe what I want to do is move this over to here instead, you know, and then move all of these pieces. So I love this because it's just literally drag and drop. You know, we don't have to really stress on things. We just drag it right over here and drop it in there. You know what? I think I like this up here better. There we go. So it's really easy. Now we can clean this line up here, make it really pretty, and shorten it up a little bit more, make it simple. So we got that. This is a survey over here. Life is good. The one thing we do have to do is we have to end the survey correctly. So we're going to check our themes, our advanced questions, alignments are all good. Okay, so we're going to come in and edit this. Now what we need to do is we need to say the outcomes. What is the outcome? So we click on the outcome. And here what we want to do is we want to say instant page redirect. So we want them at the end of this to go to the next page. And I'll share with you how that works. I think I'm thinking this through right now. I'm thinking I like this better because when it goes to the next page, we don't have to do any of this. All we have to do is add in the website we're going to send them to. We're going to actually send them to the thank you page. So what we're going to do is the title will be submitting sub. Excellent. Okay, so coming over here, and we're going to, why I want to edit this. This is going to be the default for everybody, so I guess that makes sense. Okay, and then so our settings are, we're going to show the progress bar, questions are set up, good. Now we're going to come over here. So now we have that set up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this, like, you know what I like to do? I'd like to have this on the thank you page. I want to give them the information up front, okay? I don't want to have to, anybody to feel like they got to pay or play, you know, get their, give me their email address just to take the survey. So we're going to put this on the next page. You know, you're going to love what's happening here. Oh, okay. So we've got this page done. It's set, and we'll probably add one more element down here, just across the bottom. And we're going to add in a headline here that says free survey to find out if you should be tested. Like it. All right, so we got that. Now that's good. We're going to save that element. Then we're going to pop back here. Now what we're doing now is we're going to create the thank you page. Remember, we have some resources. I'm going to pull up those resources for you. So we have two things. We have the symptoms and we stop the spread of germs, right? So check this out. So I'm going to go ahead here. We're going to do this properly, I'm going to need a few more minutes because we're going to go back. I clicked the wrong button. We're going to go back and we have to do the thank you page. We have to select the right template. And we also have to edit the publishing settings. So we're going to do that. We're going to do the template first, then edit the publishing settings, and then we're going to go ahead and edit it. And we're almost done. It won't be long. So I go into the thank you page now. Again, the purpose of all this is to generate leads. We want people to feel comfortable giving us their information, but we want to create a high value for them. We want them to know that we're actually doing something for them. We want to give them some advice along the way, right? So we're going to come down here. We're going to just do this very simple thank you page because we're going to add all kinds of elements to it. Very simple page. Again, this one's more complicated than the ones we've done in the past, but I want to share with you the options that you have. You can actually trigger it so that if they answer this, this, and this, it goes to this, goes this, this, and this, it goes to that. So we'll be bringing that out probably next week, taking this, like advancing it to another level. But right now, I just want to share with you the basics of a survey and how cool they are. So we're going to get rid of the logo. We don't need that up there. And then we're going to say thank you. Thank you for taking our survey. You get all kinds of cool stuff we can do with this. So over here, we're going to say results. Please submit your, how about this? Please click below and receive a free instantly, a free guide on, and what was it we're giving them? We're giving them the symptoms and how to stop the spread of germs. Now I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. Free guide on the symptoms. Symptoms. I can't spell. Of the corona virus and receive a free how to stop the spread email. Oh, in your email. So we do that. Now we have Facebook shares and stuff like that. We want to actually configure that Facebook share and Twitter share. So we're going to go to the settings. So what we're doing here is we're going to actually click on this Facebook. Okay. Click on the settings, and the settings are going to go to over here. We're going to go actually to, for now, we're going to go to Jason Nast, which is my my default site for my business. Boom, 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 boom. Take this, copy it, and then we're going to go to Twitter next. Like that. I think that's it. It's been a while. All right. Well, while that's thinking, we'll get that out of the way. We'll come over here, and that wasn't it. Oh, I know why. We're going to come over here, and we're going to share the URL to that, and we're going to Twitter title will be that's it. Do you have COVID-19? And then the Twitter handle username is checking. There we go. There we go. And we'll pop this in here. And then we'll go like that. So now we got that set up. Now we come in here and we're going to do the advanced, the Facebook theme. We're going to just go. That should be perfect. Okay, good. So we got that. Now what we want to do is we want to add in the element of, like we did earlier, we'll go to the forms. We want to do an input box. That input box is going to be an email address. Perfect. And we have to add a button. You know what I mean? We got to have the button. Don't have a button, can't submit. So we got the button, and what we're going to do with the button is set the action up, and we're going to set it up to submit the order. And then we're going to come back to the button. We're going to change it, instead of click to sign up, click for your free report. Oh, simple. So we hit save there. So now what's going to happen is, we got to change the SEO settings. So we're going to change this, and we're going to say free report on coronavirus symptoms and ways to stop the spread. Perfect. Description is coronavirus free report. And down here, we're going to put in coronavirus. We're going to put coronavirus. We're going to put COVID-19, and we're going to put COVID-19 like that. And of course, who does this? The Big Insider Secrets. And then the social image, what we're going to do for that is we're going to pop over, right, out there, sorry, here, and we're actually, I'm sorry, you're not seeing this. We're going to go ahead and take this image, and we're going to make it our social image, okay? How cool is that? So we're going to just pop in there and do that, and boom, we got it. we're done. So we're going to save that again. Click for the free report. Now, once they click, what's going to happen? Well, we got up here the settings. Okay, we go to general. So once the thing is submitted, this is going to send them to wherever we want them to go. So where are we going to want to send them? We're going to want to send them immediately to this asset, which is the symptoms of the PDF symptoms direct from the CDC. So this is a government website. We are giving them credit. We are not copywriting infringement because anything that the government produces is public domain. So boom, we're going to lock that in there like that. We're going to turn off our affiliate badge. We're going to leave it for the search engines, and life is good. So now, once they actually submit their email address, they're going to get that free report instantly delivered to them. We're going to go ahead and take this. We're going to integrate it into our email system. The way we're going to do that is use our internal function from ClickFunnels, and we're going to add it to the list. And what list are we going to add it to? We're going to add it to the Big Insider Secrets list. So we have that. So we're going to go ahead and hit save there. So what we've done, and it's been 47 minutes, so I appreciate you, because normally we don't take that long. I appreciate you sticking with me. So what we're going to do here is now we're going to go ahead and test the funnel. Just make sure everything works because, that is something you have to do. So here, a couple of things. Oh, we know that we didn't do the SEO on the landing page itself. So we're going to come in here and change that. Go to the landing page. So we're going to go into the landing page, and we also have to change the word from fat good to fatigued. Remember, we messed that up along the way. Hey, it happens to the best of us. Sometimes we get a little confused. So we're kind of, just going through this, figuring it out as we go, right? So first thing we want to do is we want to edit this word in here. We don't like that. So the question is fat good. We want to change that to fatigued. That's perfect. There we go. Done. Click out. Nice part about this stuff, it instantly saves for you. So it's like done for you. You don't have to really think it through. You just type it and it works. So we got the questions. We got everything set up. Click here, find out, find this free survey to find out if you're going to get it. So all that's done. The only thing we didn't do is we didn't do the SEO metadata, which is in here. Remember on the thank you page, when we hit save, it immediately popped up for us and went, hey, you didn't do this. We're going to do this now. So we're going to say free survey on to see if you have the coronavirus or just the flu. And then down here, what's the page description? Free survey if you should be tested for the coronavirus. Find out now for free. So keywords, what were they? Corona virus, corona virus. Now, why do we do this? Because some people type it all together, which is the proper way. Some people capitalize not. That doesn't matter. We have to do it all together. We have to do it spaced, and we also have to do COVID-19 with a space, and we also have to do COVID-19 without a space. And who creates the funnel? Oh, Big Insider. By the way, we can do this with your name. Obviously, when I'm producing this for Ann, I'm going to end up putting Ann's name in here. But for now, we just want to give her, have it go into the list, and then we want them to see something consistent. So we're going to go ahead and take this web link again, copy that, and we're going to pop this in as our preview image. They get that. We're going to save that. Now things are tight. Let's go ahead and preview this. We're going to close out this one. I want to get rid of it. We're going to go ahead and preview. See how cool this is. So the question is, the virus run, or the symptoms run. So the question is, do we have itchy eyes? Do we have this? We've been sneezing. Click continue. No, I don't have a fever. Yes, I'm fatigued. No, I don't have body aching. Do you have a cough? Yes. Have the symptoms gotten worse? Yeah, they kind of have. Okay, let's continue. Oh, do I have shortness of breath? Yes. Have I been hotbed? Yes. Have I been exposed? Yes. Okay. If you answer this question, you may have coronavirus. Click to continue. When we do that, bada boom, bada bing, it should forward to the next page. It did not. So let's find why. So we go in here. We have to edit the settings again. I think I know why. I don't think we put the website in there. So answer yes any questions. We have to end the survey. And when the survey ends, the default outcome, we did not put the custom redirect in there. So what is the custom redirect? The custom redirect, let's go ahead and save that just in case. See, this is why we test. We always have to make sure we test. Pop in here. And we're going to go to the thank you page. This thank you page is going to be thank you, blah, blah. We're going to go into the publish tab. We're going to change this to COVID-19, or actually we'll say coronavirus here. Coronavirus results. That's pretty. I like that. I spelled it wrong though. Yeah, see, I don't drink. I've been spelling Corona like everybody else has. Coronavirus results. There we go. So we're going to update that funnel. Now we're going to take that link and we're going to go back into our main page. We're going to edit this. We're going to go back in. We're going to edit the results so that when they finish the survey, it immediately takes them to the thank you page. That's what we're trying to do. So again, this is why we test. This is exactly why we test. We're going to go in here and edit the survey. Survey says we're going to edit the outcomes. The default action outcome is instant page redirect, and we're going to redirect it to those results. Excellent. We'll close out of there. We'll close out of there. We'll do a very nice little save. We'll come back in here. We'll refresh the system. We're going to hotbed quick answer some questions. Yes, yes, yes. Click to continue. Yes, yes, yes. Click to continue. We've already seen these questions a lot. So we're going to click there and we're going to click there. It says, oh, okay, some serious stuff is going on. Let's click to continue. When we do that, it redirects us to the thank you page. Thank you for taking our survey. Please click below to instantly receive a guide on symptoms of coronavirus and receive free how to stop the virus in your email. So we'll go ahead and throw an email address in there and then click for the free report. Now, when we do that, it's going to instantly redirect us to the symptoms of the coronavirus disease. And it's going to actually show everything in there. It's going to show the actual website here. This is directly from the CDC. This is not our language, not our verbiage. We didn't make this up. Totally legit. We're going to send them right over to the CDC. And what we just did now was we created a complete funnel. Pop over here and exit out of that. So we created what we call a survey funnel. So the survey goes through each step. Every single step that a customer takes is what we call a micro commitment. A micro commitment is when you're building a relationship with someone. So I click the button. Okay, I did a test. I'm doing this test. It's free. I have to put my email address in. I have to give my credit card or anything. Test. Oh, okay, I'll answer that one, yes. This one, no, yeah, this one, yes. So we get these little micro commitments. By the time they finish answering all of the questions, what has happened is they've actually had so many micro commitments along the way that they already start to know, like, and trust you because you've not once asked them for an email address. Now, at the end, you're saying, hey, we want to give you the results. We want to give you some free stuff, the very stuff we promised up front. Now it's time for email address. But by the time you've asked them, after they've answered all the questions, they've already given you all that data. Now, next week, what we're going to do is we're going to just totally pimp this out. Like, we're going to take it to another level. I'm going to start talking to you about Free Funnel Fridays and how you can take a free funnel like this and then retarget them. So we're going to add in a Google pixel. We're going to add in a Facebook pixel. Anybody who's made it that far, even if they don't give you their email address, you still have the ability. Yes, you still have the ability to advertise to them. And we're going to show you how to do that in next week's funnel. We've been here almost an hour now. We got a couple minutes to wrap things up. Been here almost an hour. I appreciate your time. This was all about building a free funnel for Ann, who is doing an amazing fundraiser right now. She's met her goal of $20,000, but you can help push her over the edge. How are you going to do that? Well, guess what? I'm going to share with you a link. And when I share with you the link, I'd like you to go check it out and, help Ann out, because Ann is truly out there helping other people. And this is what it's all about. So I'm going to share this link out right now. And it's going to go out to many of the pages I'm going to. We're going out to 9 different places right now. Yes, we got a good send off. So that link is going to be in the comment section. I encourage you to please go to that link and go ahead and help Ann, help feed her funnel so that she can actually get these masks to people who need them. She's done a great fundraiser. Their goal is to raise that $20,000 so they get 25,000 yards of material. She's putting that all together right now. She's got the factory online. She's got people actually working there, starting to get masks. We've got orders coming in. And if you need a mask, maybe we might do a Free Funnel Friday where we actually build a sales funnel. It'll be a bit more intense. We do have to cover the cost of shipping and things like that. We do have to pay the employees. We want to keep everybody working. So we're going to be doing these masks at super discounts. They're going to be really great. By the way, they're not going to be, we've decided we're not going to make the yellow ones. We're actually just using straight up white fabric because we want them to be reusable. We want them to be washable. And most importantly, we want them to be bleachable. So when you bleach the actual filter, it will make it so that it's fresh and new. You can toss it in the washer, you toss it in the dryer, life is good. Matter of fact, I have a sample right here. This was an early sample that we created right here. I'm going to get rid of the share screen for a sec. So let's see here. Perfect. There we go. So I have a sample right here. These things are terrific, durable. They've got a pollen filter inside. They're able to open this up and slide in a new filter. So we've got some really cool features of this thing. This mask is going to be the bomb. You're going to want one of these for sure for you and your family. But right now, let's focus on getting it to those people who need medical emergencies. We're actually working with a couple of airports right now. Our goal is to be able to supply the airports with all of their employees who are there with not only the mask, but we also have a really cool product coming on board right away, like very soon. That is an actual atomized mist that disinfects and gets rid of all of the bacteria. It's super awesome. So we're going to talk about that later. Right now, I want to focus on the mask. Thank you so much for your time. It is 3 o'clock. You've been with me an hour. Normally, we do a Free Funnel Friday in 30 minutes because we got complicated and a little more complex with the survey. Still was easy to do. We literally just built a really good website in less than an hour. You couldn't do that years ago. You can do that today. And I'm happy to share, by the way, with you. I would love to build a funnel for you. I'd love to build your funnel for you for free. I'll showcase it on all my channels. We'll talk about your domain. We'll talk about your website, and we'll give you tons of valuable information. So let's do this together. If not, that's okay. Next week, we're going to come back and we're going to re-edit this, the funnel we just created. We're actually going to soup it up. We're going to energize it. We're going to put some meat into it, build some muscles on it, and we're going to actually take it to another level. So I hope you're coming back with me next Friday. That's next Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific. And don't forget, on Tuesdays, we talk to you about how to make money online, building simple web pages and simple products. And this time, we're actually going to be talking about a way, again, I really like to focus on the people who are at home right now. Not a lot of people have any money. So what we're doing is we're giving away everything for free, including the training, but we're also giving you ideas that you can generate income from home without any money out of pocket. Or sometimes it's very little money out of pocket, but tiny bits. But that's our goal to share with you. That's Tuesday at 2 p.m. And of course, every Friday, Free Funnel Friday, right here, wherever you're seeing this right now, you are a big insider. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you very much.